Now let us study about how sound wave travels. We have already studied that sound is a longitudinal wave. That means the medium particles through which the sound is traveling, those medium particles will vibrate to and fro in the direction of the propagation. So let us say that there is a speaker, this is a speaker, let us say, and right now it is not producing any sound. So there are particles, air particles in front of it. This is the point of observation. The sound waves have to go from speaker towards the observer, and their medium between them is air. So there are several air particles. Denote them with straight lines. So right now all these air particles, all these air molecules are at equal distance from each other, or we can say they are more or less uniform. It is not a rule that every time they are a uniform distance, but let us say that in the starting, when there is no sound, they are like this. The air molecules are arranged like this. Now let us say it starts producing sound. Now what will happen? When the sound comes out of the speaker, the first set of molecules, they will absorb the energy of the sound and they will start vibrating. And since sound is a longitudinal wave, it will start vibrating in to and fro motion. So these particles, they will vibrate like this. Now when they vibrate like this, to and fro, they will come in this direction and they will collide with these second set of molecules. Then these molecules, they will get the energy from this set of molecules and they will start vibrating. They will come closer to this molecule and transfer their energy here, and then this third set will also start vibrating. So what will happen when this goes near to the second set of molecules? Then because of vibration they come together again, and the rest will stay in their places because the wave has not reached there yet. Okay, the wave is still here, the energy has not yet transferred ahead, but where the energy is, thus air molecules, because of the vibration, they come closer. If this is the first set, this is the second set, this will come closer. So the density here will increase. The air density will increase because the molecules are now close together. Then what will happen? The sound is continuously coming from the speaker. The density has increased in this area. Now what will happen? This entire energy is transferred to the next molecules. This set of molecule will vibrate and transfer the energy here. Now what happens to these three sets? They have already transferred their energy ahead. So that means now they do not have any reason to vibrate. They will wait for the more energy from the speaker. So till they get the more energy, what will happen? They will come to their original shape, that was this, and since the wave has transferred ahead, these molecules will come closer to each other and rest of this is ahead. So now high density area has shifted ahead. Now if this process keeps on going on, then this area will again become, in the next step, this will again come together and density will increase. So this area becomes this area will transfer its energy ahead and they will become spread out. So they will be like this, and these molecules, these set of molecules will start vibrating, they will come closer, the density here will increase. So we see here that this high density area, this high density region is, in each step it is going ahead towards the observer. First step it was here, then it came here, then it came here, then in the next step it will reach the observer. And what is happening to the low density area? This was the low density area, it was this, then it was this. So that means these high and low density area are getting generated and getting finished alternatively. So this area where density is high density area are called compression. Compression means to apply pressure to reduce the size. So here the size is reduced, the air molecules come closer, so this area is called compression. And when density decreases, that means when air molecules they get far apart, This area is called rarefaction. So in this area, the air molecules will go far apart from each other, the density will increase. So the sound wave, we can see it travels in the form of rarefaction and compression. And how are rarefaction and compression formed? They are formed alternatively. There is a compression here, then the next area will be rarefaction. If this is a rarefaction here, next area will be compression. After that, next area will be rarefaction. If there is some area ahead, then it will be compression. After that, rarefaction. So they are formed, compression and rarefactions are formed alternatively. So this is how sound travels in a medium. Now if we convert this into graph, if we suppose use a graph to denote this situation, then what we take in that graph is the particle, the position of the medium particles. So we'll make a position time graph. Let us say time, and this is the position axis. Whose position? Position of medium particles. So let us say this is your mean position. This line is your mean position, which represents the first case when there is no disturbance in the medium. So at this particular position, all the particles are at rest. On this line, all the particles are at rest. Now what happens when the first set of molecule gets the energy? They start vibrating. If this is the molecule, then it will, when it starts vibrating, it will go, suppose, in this direction. This is a positive, let us take this as a positive direction, then this will be the negative direction. So this particle which was at the mean position, let us say here, it will go towards the positive side, it will go towards the positive displacement. The position is going towards positive displacement. So this means all the particles, this particle is here, then there will be another particle, this will go on till this particle reaches its maximum displacement. After that, this particle will return towards its mean position because it has to vibrate like this. So this particle will come like this. When it reaches the mean position, again the particle is here. Now it will start its journey towards negative side. So let us go tell the position, let us move the position towards negative side. Then again it will come towards mean position. So again it will come towards mean position. Now this is one revolution, one oscillation completed. It started from mean position and went to this side, then this side, and then back to mean position. This is one oscillation. Now this is, we represented one oscillation on position time graph, and if I connect all these dots, then we'll get a wave like this. This is the representation of sound wave in the form of graph. So if I draw it properly, if the sound keeps on continuing traveling, then we'll get a graph like this. The sound is going on. Now there are certain characteristics which we calculate from this graph that we are going to discuss in the next video.